Welcome to Exercise for Health. It's May 21st, and we're going to start with somebody had asked for a pec muscle exercise. So we're going to start with one dumbbell in our hand, and we've done this before. We're going to cross over our body with our palm up to the sky, and we're going to then return the arm back and then up. So we're going to do this 15 to 20 times, okay, on each arm. So I'm using a lighter weight, but you can use a heavier weight, okay? So let's go and begin. So we're going to cross over, one, lift up and down. Hi, Jean. And lift two and down. So you're crossing over your body. So you should be paying attention, three, to that pec muscle that is working. Four, right? So the arm with a dumbbell. Five, that pec muscle is definitely working. Six, and down. Seven, and down. Eight, up and down. Nine, push it up and down. 10, and down. 11, and down. 12, and down. 13, and down. 14, oh, I feel that. 15, and stop. We'll stop at 15, and we'll go to 20 the next one. All right, so let's do the other arm. Get ourselves warmed up, and across the body, your palm is up to the sky, and you're pushing up and down. So again, three, feel that pec muscle working, and down. So it's close to your body, that dumbbell. And five, and down. And six, push up and down. Seven, up and down. Eight, and down. Nine, and down. I keep feeling my pec to make sure it's working. 10, so you do the same. 11, and down. 12, up and down. 13, down. 14, down. 15, down. Okay, so now we're going to, next time we're going to do 20. Now remember, you want to do less swinging, but that's up to you in regards to making sure you're protecting your body. So we're going to now do a tricep extension and then an outer row. So it's going to look like this. You're going to have your knees bent. So I'll do it this way first. My knees are bent. I'm going to hinge over at my hips. I'm then going to raise my dumbbells up to my side. Then I'm going to do a tricep extension behind me. I'm going to pull in, and then I'm going to do a row out. Pull in. Now I'm going to show you sideways. So it's tricep extension, pull in, row out, and in. Okay, so we're going to do 12 of these. All right, so you're going to have your feet are shoulder width apart, your knees are bent. Now remember, you're going to hinge over, so your back is straight, but you're definitely leaning over. Your dumbbells are at your waist, ready, set, and we're going to do an extension for our triceps in, and then an outside row and in. Two, back, in, row, in. Three, extend, in, row, in. Four, extend, in, row, in. Five, in, row, in. Six, in. So your elbows stay in one place, six. And here's seven, extend, in, row, in. Eight, in, row, in. Nine, in, row, in. 10, in, row, in. And stand up. Congratulations. All right, so now the last thing we're going to do, you have a choice with this one. You can do a punching and standing with a dumbbell in each hand, or you can do a combo and get yourself on the ground. Make this really hard. Lift your feet up, and then you're going to balance and then do this with a punching And we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So you're going to decide, what you're going to do in regards to standing or getting the core engaged and lifting your feet up. Okay, ready? So I'm going to lie and I'm going to sit on my butt, and now I'm going to punch, and I'm pulling one arm in while the other goes out. Have to keep my balance. My arm is as straight as possible when I punch out. I do not have heavy weights, okay? And I notice that my feet want to move a little bit. So just pay attention to, this is a hard one. We got 5 more seconds. So you're either standing and doing this punching, front raise, punch, using your deltoids, and stop. Oh my God, that was a good one. Okay, so now we're gonna start all over. Okay, so we're gonna start with that pec curl, right? So we're gonna be standing, and we're gonna have the dumbbell so that the palm of your hand is facing up to the sky. And now we're gonna do 20, okay? So standing up nice and tall and curl across your body and down. 2, push it up and down, feel that pec. 3, down. 4, down. 5, nice to see you, Erica. 6, and Leslie. And someone else, 7, I can't see who that is. They're in the shadow. 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we go. 16 if you can. 17, 18. Push it up. 19 and 20. So you're staying close to your body with that dumbbell. Okay, switch sides. And here we go. So up 1, palm is up to the sky. 2. So again, feel that pec muscle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice. 8, 9. Remember, you do what you can. 10, now another 10, 11, 12. This is the one that you're gonna feel. 13, 14, 15. No, pay attention to those pecs. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, excellent. So we're going to do the tricep extensions and the row, okay, the outside row, where it's a little harder, but we're using our triceps and our deltoids. Plus, we're using actually the tricep and the bicep when we're doing the row out, okay? So now, if I were you, get lighter weights, but again, you can use whatever you like. Bend your knees, shoulder width apart, hinge over, right? From standing up straight, you're now bending your back over, but your back is straight. It's just hinged at the hip. Get your dumbbells at your waist, and we're gonna do 12. Ready, set, and tricep extend. Pull in, row out, and in. 2, in, row, in. 3, in, row, in. 4, in, row, in. 5, in, row, in. 6, in, row, in. 7, in, row, in. 8, in, row, in. So kick back high, that's 9, row, in. 10, in, row, in. See if you can do 2 more. 11, in, row, in. 12, in, row, in, and rest. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do either the punching, standing, and Birgit, if you're using your band, you can just raise your arms up for that deltoid frontal raise and be working those shoulders. Or we can all get onto our buttocks, balance ourselves, and then we're going to do the punching with our legs up for an additional core. That's up to you. All right, so please decide what you're going to do and get yourself ready. And now let's start to punch. So you're punching, you pull back, you punch, you pull back, and you alternate arms. Alternate, alternate. Your pace. We're going to do 30 seconds. 30 seconds, keep going. We got 20 seconds left. Actually, we have less than that. Forgive me. Only 2 seconds left. Okay, that's it. Now that time went really fast. Okay, good job. Maybe we can do longer next time. So now we're going to come back to doing the last set. And again, I just want to thank all of you because I know you could be at the gym at this point. You could be anywhere. You could be traveling. So those of us that are here, yay for us. I'm drinking to all of you. Getting stronger, right? So now we're going to start with that pec curl across the body, right? So remember, your arm is slightly bent when you're going up, and it's close to your chest, and you're pushing up, palm up to the sky. All right, so here we go, 20. Ready, set, and 1, and down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. Keep that dumbbell close. 6, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. Now you should start to feel it. 11, 12, down, 13, tighten your core. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Remember, you're going across your body, right, to the opposite shoulder. So here we go. Other arm and begin. Up, 2, 3, palm up to the sky. 4, 5, 6, core is tight. 7, right, just to remember. 8, 9, 10. So now push up. 11, 12. I wonder if I just missed one. 13. Oh well, I did. 14, 15. That's the beauty of being with Karen. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and rest. Okay, well done. That I could feel. Okay, so we're going to now do the tricep extension and the outer row. So we're going to bend our knees, hinge over at our hips, get our dumbbells up to our waist. I'm not giving you a lot of time, right? Because I want you breathing for a little cardio here. And here we go. So we're going to do 15. So extension back, pull in, row, in. 2 back, in, row, in. 3, in, row, in. 4, in, row, in. 5, in, row, in. 6, in, row, in. 7, in, row, in. 8, in, row, in. 9, in, row, in. 10, in, row, in. 11, stop when you need to. Row. 12, row. 13, row. 14, yes, row. One more. 15, row, and rest. This is why I do lighter weight, so that I can actually do this. Okay, Now, let's go down to the floor, or again, you could be standing doing the punching. Remember, you're alternating arms, and when you're punching, you're starting with your palms up, and then you're twisting. When it's out, the palm is down. You pull back, the other arm palm down, goes facing the ground. You pull it up, and the palm is up again. Okay, so that's what we're doing. This time, let's see how far we can go. So I'm gonna put this on for 60 seconds. Not that we'll do that, but let's see. Okay, so your feet are up, ready, and now you're gonna do your little punching movement. Your pace. You could be standing. That's good. This is just a little extra combo to get the core going. We're working our deltoids, our shoulders, our tricep, and our bicep, and our stomach, if you get your legs up like this. Okay, now that was 20. Okay, we got 25 seconds left if we're gonna do 60. Not sure I can. So I'll go to 45, okay? That's 45 right there. Whew. Okay, well done. Now you can keep going if you want for those last 12 seconds at this point. And if so, you're amazing. You're an Amazon. Now we're gonna do the core. So let's get our heart rate down just a tiny bit. And then we're gonna do 3 sets of our core. Some of these we've done. I'm gonna show you a new one today that we haven't done. And I'm gonna do, Leslie, I see you here. So I'm gonna do an inner thigh exercise for you. So here we go. We'll start with core. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna be sitting on my bottom. Knees are bent. My hands are palm down, fingers away from my body. I'm gonna get into a table position. So I'm lifting up with my hip and my core. I come back down, and now I roll down. My feet and my arms go out, but they don't touch the ground. And then I come back, and then I have to roll myself up. So if that's too much, just do part of this. And then you can just do this table exercise. And then we come back out again. Oops, my arms are behind me. And then we come table, right? And then you release yourself, and your arms and your feet are stretched out. You come, and I'm pulling myself up with my core the whole time, okay? My hands and my feet never touch the ground. So I have to really engage the core. So let's see if we can do this 5 to 10 times, all right? So get yourself in the table position. If you don't want to do the releasing and lying down without your feet and arms touching the ground, then just do the tabletop, okay? So here we go, ready, set, and tabletop. Push up with your hip and your core, come back down, release your legs and your arms, but don't touch the ground, hold that position. Now come back up, you gotta swing up with your arms and your stomach, and now tabletop 2, down and release, legs and arms out, not touching the ground, now up, and here's 3, tabletop. And down, I'm gonna go slow, so you get the concept here. We're out, and now we pull ourselves in, and we do 4 tabletop. Down and release. And now pull in, 5, and down, and release. Nothing touches the ground. And now we go 7. Did I do 6 already? Oh, well, I'm gonna do 6, this is 6. And up, and 7 tabletop, down, release, and up, and 8, and down, release, and up, and 9, down, release, and up, and 10, last one, down, release, and up. Okay, that was a new one. Got to keep the brain activated here, right? Those neurons need to be firing. At least I like it when it does. All right, so this next one we're going to do is one we've done before. We are going to be lying down. I'm going to have shoulders off the ground. So my arms and my upper body are lifted off the ground. My arms are straight in front of me, and I'm going to be kicking. Okay? So we're just going to be kicking up and down. And we're going to do that for 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. So lift up and now start to kick. Now, my hands are actually not touching the ground. They're off the ground. They're at my side of my legs. Now see if you can point your toes a little bit, if you can. Make them look graceful. And you're engaging your core, right? That core. And now make sure your lower back is not super arched. If it is, get your feet up higher, because this, if it's too low and you're arching your back, that's not good. You don't want that. You don't want that arched back. So push your lower back down into the ground and keep going. All right, this is 45 seconds right here. So stop if you need to, right? 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now you deserve a rest. Now, pull your knee up to your chest for a little stretch. Now do the other. Just pull it up so you are making sure that that back is not too tight. All right, so now we're going to do the last one. And this is going to be another one we've done before. We're going to be on our elbows, okay? So I'm leaning back on my elbows. I'm going to extend my feet, not touch the ground. I'm going to pull back, and then I'm going to alternate one leg at a time out. So it looks like this. My legs are in, extend out, in, one leg in, one leg in. Both legs out and in. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of those. And we're going to alternate single leg and then back to double. Ready? So get your knees up off the ground, and we're going to extend both. So here's one, pull in, single leg, 2, double, pull in, single, 3, double, in, single, 4, in, single, I got to balance here, single, 5, using that core, single, 6, double, in, single, 7, double, in, single, 8, double, in, single, 9, in, single, last one, 10 double, in, single, and rest. Whew. Well done. Okay, catch your breath. We're going to now start with the tabletop. We'll do 10 of those. And again, decide if you want to add the releasing of your legs and your arms without touching the ground or not. So tabletop, knees are bent, fingers away from you, palms on the ground. Ready, set, and tabletop. Push up with your hips. And now come back down and release. And pull in and to tabletop. And down and extend and pull in or up. And tabletop 3, down, release, and back up. 4, tabletop, down, release, and back up. 5, tabletop, down, release, and back up. 6, down, release, and 7, tabletop, down, and release, and 8, tabletop, down, and release, and 9, tabletop, down and release, and 10, tabletop, down and release, and you'll pull yourself up. Congratulations, well done. Okay, now we're gonna do the shoulders with our shoulders off the ground, arms to our side, and we're kicking. So grab some water, catch your breath, and I'm now gonna time this. Okay, so ready, set, lift up your shoulders, arms to your side, and now start to kick. So remember, if you need to make it easier, get your legs up higher. Lower is harder. Make sure you push your lower back down into the ground. Straighten your legs. Breathe, smile. How about that? Hey, we could smile and do this. Well, that's so nice. All right, so your legs are straight as much as possible. You're kicking your pace. If this is hurting your neck, then just lift your arms behind your head, okay, so that you don't want to hurt your neck. All right, so you can always lift your shoulders off and hold your head. And actually, that feels better for me, so I'm going to do that. You decide what works for you. Point your toes. I'm going to go all the way to 60. Keep going if you can. Stop when you need to. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now pull up one leg, one knee up to your chest, just to get a little stretch here. Yes. Now the other leg, pull up, get a little stretch. So you should be stretching under your hamstring here, your glutes. All right, here we go. Now roll yourself up. We're gonna do the last of the second set, and that's going to be where we are leaning on our elbows, right? And we're gonna do double. We'll do 10 again, and then see maybe the last third set we'll do 12 or 15. Okay, so knees pull in, and we extend 1, pull in, single, single, 2 double, in, single, single, 3 double, in, single, single, 4 double, in, single, single, 5, hold it, and then in, single, single, 6, hold, in, single, single, 7, out, in, single, single, 8, then we're holding and then pull in, single, single, 9, double, in, single, single, and last one, 10, in, single, single, and now roll up. Catch your breath, very good. You did it. That's the second set. So we'll do the third set now. Tabletop. Tabletop will do 12. Remember, just do what you can. And, you know, I know some of you have your dumbbells, some of you don't. So some of you have your whatever. So you're just modifying as we go along. They're all brilliant that way, I know. So do the tabletop, if nothing else, if you don't want to do the extension. So ready, set, and tabletop, push your hips up, tighten your core, come back down, and release arms and legs, and then pull yourself up. Tabletop 2, down, release arms and legs, and then up. Tabletop 3, down, release arms and legs, and pull up. And tabletop 4, down, release arms and legs, pull up. Tabletop 5, down, release arms and legs, and then up. Tabletop 6, down, arms and legs release, pull up. Tabletop 7, down, arms and legs release, pull up. Tabletop 8, down, release arms and legs, pull up. Tabletop 9, down, release arms and legs, and up. Tabletop 10, down, release arms and legs, up. Tabletop 11, down, release arms and legs, pull up. Last one, tabletop 12, down, release arms and legs, and now pull up. Phew. Wow. Okay, nice job. All right, so now we're going to do the lovely sitting back, right? On our, sorry. We're lifting up our shoulders and the kick. So this time, I'm gonna put my hands behind my head when I lift up my shoulders because I notice a little strain on my neck. So please pay attention to that for you. So I'm lifting my shoulders off the ground and now I'm gonna start to kick, all right? So remember, lower is harder and that lower back is as close to the ground as possible. You're really working that core. So your stomach is doing its thing, holding those legs up, making sure your back is not too arched. Your shoulders are off the ground, so you're engaging your upper and lower core, right? And your legs looking good, right? Okay, now we've already done 40 seconds. So see how far you can go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Got 10 seconds left. Okay, so lift your shoulders off the ground again. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take a nice deep breath in and now pull in. I have one leg bent. You don't have to, but I am. I'm going to pull in the other leg up to my chest for a little stretch. I'm really trying to pull it close to my chest. I release it. Now I'm going to do the other leg. Pull it close into my chest. Oh yeah, that feels very good. Okay. So we're now going to do the last one on our elbows. 12, right? So it's up to you if you want. So we're going to get our knees up off the ground. Double. Double out. In. Single. Single. Double out. In. Single. Single. Double 3. In. Single. Single. 4. In. Single. Single. 5. In. Single. Single. 6. In. Single. Single. 7. In. Single. Single. You're using 8. All your muscles here for your stomach. Single. Single. 9. In. Single. Single. 10. In. Single. Single. 11. In. Single. Single. 12. In. Single. Single, and rest. Whew, yes, beautiful. Well, I thought it was going to rain. Maybe not. It got really overcast, and that's why I moved back inside. But now it looks like it's just high overcast clouds. All right, well, you guys ready for the last thing? This is going to be a good one. So this is going to be a hip thrust. So it's that bridge stance where we lift our hips up. But this one, we're going to do a combination exercise. So we're working our glutes, we're working our core. We're also going to do a chest press, okay? And a chest fly. And you're like, what? Okay, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be on my mat, kind of, so you can see what's happening. I'm going to have a dumbbell on each hand. You don't have to have a dumbbell. You could do this without. Okay, so here is the bridge, right? Now, a chest press. My hands are close to my waist, and I'm going to press up. My bridge stays up. I tighten my glutes. I come down. Now I lift my arms out to the side, and now I do a fly. And then I come back, and then I bring it in, and I do a press and down. Now we're going to do 10 of these, okay? So you're working your glutes, That's the main thing, but you're also doing a whole combo thing with your stomach plus your shoulders and your chest. Okay, because I know some of you asked for more pectoral muscle exercises, so I'm giving it to you. All right, so let's get into the bridge stance. We're going to do 10 of these. So we're going to start with the chest press. So your arms are close to your side, and we're going to press up, keeping the hips up at the whole time. Your glutes are tight. Now your arms come out, and now you do a fly. Your palms face each other. You come back down, and now you pull in your arms, and you do a chest press 2. And now out and fly 2. And then we come back out, and now I bring it in, and now I do a 3 press. And I come out, and I do a fly. My hips are up the entire time. Okay, so here we go. 4 press, and 4 fly, and 5 press, and 5 fly. Up, up, get those hips up, and 6 press, and 6 fly, and in, here we go, 7 press, and 7 fly. Come back out, now pull in, and 8 press, and 8 fly, and out, and now pull back in, and now 9, and 9 fly. Your hips are up the entire time, and 10 press, and 10 fly. And now release. Now you have held that lovely glute position for a long time. That was amazing. So congratulations. Now we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do, yes, the inner thigh work. Okay. Now we're going to get on our side. One leg is bent, as you can see. I'm on my hand. I'm going to lift. Now this leg that's closest to the ground is going to be straight out. Okay, so it's out in front of me. I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to, so balance going on here. I'm going to lift my leg up. Now you can also do this like so. So I could be just on the ground with my hip on the ground and lifting my leg up and touching. Okay, you're still going to get a good workout, or you can lift up and lift up this way, and you're working not only your inner thigh, but your inner thigh on the other leg. We're going to do, let's see if we can do 8 on either side. All right, so you decide if you're going to be sitting and lifting your leg, or stand, or pushing your hip off the ground. Ready, set, and lift up and down. 2, so your leg never touches the ground. 3, 4, 5, you're using an inner thigh. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Now we're going to switch sides, and we're going to have the outer leg bent, the inner leg straight. Again, decide if you're going to just be on your hip or you're going to push off the ground. And we're going to do 8. Ready, set, and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Okay, nice. We'll do 10 the next time. All right, you all made that look easy. And the last thing we're going to do, it's an old favorite. It's with our sliders. So you don't need sliders. You can just use rags, towels, whatever. We're going to be engaging our hamstrings. So we're going to lift our hips up into the air, and we're going to slide one leg out at a time, bring it back in. The other leg slides out, keeping our hips up the entire time. We are going to do another glute and hamstring major exercise. So we're going to have our arms out to the side here, and I'm going to lift up. I have my heels on my sliders, right? So you decide what you're going to use. And then I'm going to slide out, pull in, out, and in, okay? So we've done this a number of times. So I'm going to say we can do 15 easily. Ready? So lift your hips off the ground and now slide one leg in, out, out, 2 and 2. Keep the hips up. 3, 3. We're working our hamstring here too. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Those glutes are working. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Doing great. 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, and rest. Well done. Okay, that was it. So now we're going to do the whole set again. We're going to start with that march, well, that bridge stance, I should say, not the march, but the bridge stance with our hips up. And then we're going to use and do that lovely chest press and chest fly. Okay, so let's get ourselves, I need to breathe a little more slowly, so hang on just a sec. Again, decide if you want to use weights or not. I am. I'm actually going to have to go this way. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to be at an angle here. You're going to put your hips up into the air, nice bridge. You're going to get your arms close to you, to your waist, and now press up and down. Now put your arms out and fly up. In your hips are staying up. And now we pull in and we do a press 2. And then out, fly 2. Pull them down and then pull them back in for the chest 3. In and 3, fly. And now back in, chest 4, fly 4. And in, chest 5, and 5, fly. And here's 6, press, and 5. And here we go, in, 7, press, your hips are up, and 7, fly, and in, 8, press, and 8, fly, and 9, press, and 9, fly. One more, 10, press, hips are up, and 10, fly. And now release your waist and release your weights. And there we go. That was the second of the 3. Okay, so now we're going to do the inner thigh. I think we can do 10. So again, decide if you want to be just on your hip. You're going to get that one lower leg straight, the other leg bent, right? And you're going to touch your upper arm to that foot as best as you can, lifting with your inner thigh. Now, this leg that's here is also doing some work, so nothing gets lost here. So I'm going to lift up and I'm going to begin. So here we go. 1. Now your foot comes down, doesn't touch the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Now turn to the other hip and other leg. Stretch that leg out. And now we're going to bend this leg, the upper leg, and we're going to press up. Arm is up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're lifting that leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Remember, you do what you can do, okay? All right, so we're all at different ages and stages in our lives. So I'm gonna stretch because I can really feel that. All right, now we're gonna do the last thing, which is the sliders, right? And we're working glutes and hamstrings. So we're gonna get ourselves lowered down onto the ground. You have your heels on your sliders, and I think we did 15, so we'll do 20. Okay, my arms are out to my side. My heels are close to me. Now I'm gonna lift my hips up Ready, set, and go. 1, in, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. You're engaging the hamstrings. 4, 5. Keep those hips up. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Hips up. 11, 11, 12, 12. Hope you're breathing. 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Stop if you need to. 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, and rest. Oh, okay, I felt bad. Okay, we are working our glutes today. All right, now let's just do a little stretch because I can really feel this and I want to make sure all of you feel it, but don't hurt yourself from this. So let's just do a stretch for our glutes here. I'm trying to touch my toes, I'm pulling on them, and I'm stretching my lower back right here. Okay, so we're just doing another stretch here. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the last of these. So it's going to be the chest press and the fly, 12 of them. You guys are super strong. And remember, you're listening to what feels right to you. Okay, so dumbbells are not in your hand, arms close to your waist. I'm going to lift up get in the bridge stance, tighten my glutes here, and now I'm going to press up. Chest press down, now get your arms out and do a fly. And release the fly and bring them back in. Press and fly up and down. And here we go. Chest 3 and fly 3. And down, get your hips up and chest 4 and fly 4. And down and in and chest 5 and fly 5. And down, keep those hips up. Chest 6 and fly up and release. And here we go. Chest 7 and fly 7. And chest 8 and fly 8. And down and in. And here's chest 9 and fly 9. And out, and now pull it in. And 10, press, and out for the fly. That's 10. And now in for chest 11. Get your hips up, fly 11. And here's the last one, 12. And fly 12. And rest. Very nice. Okay, well done. So we are working our glutes, plus our pec muscles. And now we're going to do the inner thigh. All right, so we're going to do 10. Again, decide if you're going to just stay on the ground or lift yourself up. Lower leg straight, upper leg bend. And now I'm going to lift up. Upper arm is up, and now I'm going to lift my leg up and touch my hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rest. Now let's turn to the other side. I'm going to do more of these kinds of things next week as well. Oh boy. So here we go. Get yourself off the ground if you want. Arm up and touch. 2, 3. Your foot never touches the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly release yourself. A lot of balance going on here as well. Last thing, 20 of these amazing glute and hamstring sliders. So now we're going to lie down. Get your sliders under your heel, each heel. See if I have that. Okay. We're going to do bridge stance, right? Hip thrust and slide out. 1, 1, 2, 2. Keep your hips up. 3, 3, 4, you're engaging the glutes, 5, and your hamstrings, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, hips up, 14, 15, 16, 17, you're doing great, 17, 18, 19, 20, and release. And now sit up. And now let's do the stretch. Get your legs extended fully. See if you can touch your toes or not, but try to get an extension here so your lower back is getting a nice stretch. Okay, I'm pulling on my toes so that I really get a nice stretch in my lower back and my hamstrings, right? Even my calves. So this feels great. And we did it. Way to go. Nicely done, everyone. Pros, all of you. So we are going to start up on Monday. It's amazing. It'll be